Listening Library presents Wizards of Waverly Place, Books 1 through 4, featuring It's All Relative, adapted by Sarah Nathan, Haywire, adapted by Beth Beechwood, In Your Face, adapted by Heather Alexander, Spellbound, adapted by Beth Beechwood, read for you by Kyla Garcia. Wizards of Waverly Place, Part 1. Chapter 1. Justin Russo and his younger brother Max were hard at work. With tool belts strapped around their waists, they were helping their dad remodel their sister Alex's room. While Alex was out shopping, they were hanging new wallpaper and giving the room a makeover. Jerry Russo, the boy's father, stood proudly, admiring their work. "Alex is going to love her room," Mr. Russo exclaimed as he looked up at the one completed wall. He pointed to the colorful wallpaper. "The flowery thingies are perfect for my little princess." Max wasn't paying attention. He was more interested in looking at the super-strength glue on his fingers than at the wallpaper. "Hey, check it out," he said, holding up his hand. "The wallpaper glue dried my fingers together." On the work table in front of him was a square piece of wood. He positioned himself like a black belt master, with his hand poised for a karate chop. "Hi-ya!" he yelled as he slammed his hand against the wooden plank. "Dude, that's awesome!" Justin exclaimed. "Give it up!" He held up his hand to hit a high five with Max, but the wood stuck to Max's hand and accidentally hit Justin's hand. "Ow!" Justin cried. "Come on, guys, stop messing around, all right?" their father pleaded. He was assessing the task at hand. "To do this job right, you need to focus. You need intensity." He lost his train of thought as he looked down at his tool belt. Stuck in one of the pockets of the belt was a can of soda. "And a root beer," he added as he took a huge sip. Just then, Alex walked into the room, carrying 2 large shopping bags. "Hi, Daddy," she said, doing a quick check of the progress of her room renovation. "I like the new wallpaper," she said, nodding her head. But then she quickly added, "And I'm glad you're not finished yet, because you're really going to love this." From her bag, she pulled out a sample roll of wallpaper and handed it to her dad with a huge smile. "Pink fur wallpaper!" she exclaimed. "Uh-oh," Max moaned. Justin rolled his eyes. He had seen this act before. Alex getting what she wanted was something he'd witnessed many times. Sure, all the Russo kids had magical powers, but Alex's power over their dad was mystifying to both Justin and Max. All 3 kids were wizards in training and could perform magic, but only in secret. No one knew that they were wizards, especially not kids at school, or the customers who ate in the Waverly Place substation, the restaurant that the family owns and runs, which is right downstairs from their apartment. The restaurant is located in the heart of Greenwich Village and is always packed with students or shoppers who drop in to have a quick bite. Every Tuesday and Thursday, the Russo kids have magic lessons in their basement, which is a secret lair filled with potions, crystal balls, and books of spells. Although their dad taught them their magical skills, he had no actual magic powers himself. He had given them up when he married a mortal, their mom. Their mom knew all about the Russo powers, but she tried to keep their magical skills to a minimum so they could just be normal kids. But Alex seemed to be able to get their dad to do exactly what she wanted, without even using wizard magic. Justin leaned over to Max. "Watch Daddy's little girl make us put up her new wall fur," he mumbled. Alex was too excited about her new wallpaper to be distracted by her brothers. "Don't you love it?" Alex asked, stroking the piece of fuzzy pink fur. "What? But what about the little flowers?" her father asked, trying to bring her focus back to her original choice. "It's a little young for me," Alex told him. She pointed to the fur. I think I'm ready for this. She moved closer to her dad. I almost didn't get the pink fur because the guy at the store said only a professional could put it up. She flashed her dad a smile. But he doesn't know my dad, she sang. Well, you got that right, Mr. Russo said, flattered. The Russo boys are on it. He turned to his sons. We're gonna need more glue. Yeah, but I thought we were going to work on my room next, Justin complained. Your room's good enough, his dad said, gathering up the equipment in the room. Good enough for Justin's room, maybe. Not for the J-Man, Justin balked. He did a little strut across the floor. Max held up his hand. What? Who's the J-Man? He asked, clearly confused. Justin pointed to himself. Me. That's my nickname. Laughing, Max said, Yeah, who calls you that? Justin picked up a large container of glue and started to stir quickly. Lots of people. You know, not at school, but around the neighborhood, he said. Then he saw Max's look of disbelief. Okay, a couple. Me, mostly. But that's just because we haven't redone my room. Mr. Russo looked over at Justin and grabbed the glue. Your room looks great. No, Justin's right, Alex cooed. We shouldn't forget about him. She gave him a sly smile. That's why he should have this wallpaper. She pointed to the flowery print. Quickly, Justin dismissed that idea. I'm comfortable being forgotten, he said, trying to sound convincing. It will totally tie together your little action figures and the big water stain from where the roof leaks, Alex taunted, egging him on. I was going to paint over that water stain. But you know what? No, you're right. This wallpaper would look way better, Justin said, his voice dripping with sarcasm. Unfortunately, his dad didn't get that he was kidding. Attaboy, he said, patting Justin on the back. Come on, guys. Let's go before it dries. Fun and games are over. And with that, Mr. Russo was gone, ready to start the new wallpaper project. Dad! I was kidding, Justin called after him, but it was too late. He turned to his sister. You've got to show me how you do that. Unless you want to be Daddy's little girl, I can't help you, she told him, giving him a satisfied grin. She walked out of the room. Justin sighed. If he was going to be stuck with flowery wallpaper in his room, he'd have to find some new decorations to make it look like a room fit for the J-Man. Alex wasn't the only one who was going to do some remodeling. He had to get on that, and quick. Chapter 2. Later that day, Teresa Russo was busy preparing dinner when Alex walked into the kitchen. She looked up to see her daughter lugging a huge rolled-up carpet into the room. Honey, you didn't make a giant burrito out of Max again, did you? Her mom asked curiously. She rushed over to check inside the rolled carpet. No, Mom, it's no fun anymore, Alex admitted. He likes it. She nodded to the carpet in her arms. The rug's for my room. I found it in the basement. Lowering her voice, her mother leaned closer to her. Honey, you know you're not supposed to be going down there. Well, Daddy said I could take whatever I want from down there, Alex reported. Her mother sighed. Oh, well, all right. Alex always knew exactly how to get her way with her father. Alex headed up the stairs, dragging the carpet behind her. She knew it would look just perfect with her new wallpaper. Just then, Max and Justin walked into the kitchen. They were covered in pink fur. Mrs. Russo looked at her sons and gasped. Oh my gosh! What happened to you guys? What happened was Alex got pink fur wallpaper, and we just finished hanging it up for her, Max grumbled. Justin stepped forward. Mom, will you vacuum us off? He handed her the
Sample complete. Ready to continue?